So you see, Judy, on television, you just can't stand here and sing for an hour. Oh, you could. But we may have a little problem. You got to have a little excitement, a little story, a little, you know, a little something.
All right. I'll go along with that. Let's hatch up something.
Okay. Let's, just for laughs, just say you lost your other $1,000 Maltese ring.
Good. Let's make it a $100,000 Maltese diamond ring.
I beg your pardon, Mr. C.
Oh, hi, folks. Didn't hear you coming in. You, of course, know my little friend, Liza's mother.
Maltese ring.
Yeah, it's a story we got together here. You know,
I don't know.
Give us a little excitement.
Excitement? What could be more exciting than two singers like you?
Are you kidding? Today, singers are a dime a dozen.
The price went up on them, huh? Well, excitement, he says. You know, for a year, I tried that kind of excitement. I with the runway and all the light bulbs. I didn't make enough money to pay off the electric light bill. So maybe we better think of things like rings and, as a matter of fact, close the doors, search the ushers. Let's pretend I've lost this ring.
Judy, don't crack up on me. We just started the show here. You know, we have Bill Cosby on the show. He's a spy.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get him to do a little work. Hey, Bill, come on, would you? Bill, I happen to know this is your week off, but would you do a little spying for us?
I'd be glad to.
Oh, you've met Miss Garland, haven't you?
Garland? No, I don't think so.
Formerly of the Gum Sisters.
The Gum Sisters. Oh, yeah, I know. Doubled your pleasure,
That's close enough.
Yeah.
Well, now, somebody has stolen another ring, not this one, another very valuable ring.
Well, I mean, who would do a thing like that?
Search me?
Well, this is a good place to start.
No. I didn't. You know, I wouldn't touch your stuff.
Well, it's the famous Maltese ring.
You said the famous Maltese ring. Is there anything unusual about that?
Well, every time you mention it, the orchestra goes bum-ba-dum.
Well, is anything else? Can you describe it? What color?
Well, it's sort of a reddish, strawberry-colored ring.
A strawberry Maltese.
Right.
Okay. Listen, I'm off to find the famous Maltese ring. I said Maltese ring. That's much better. You don't play any favorites around here.
I hope he finds the ring or something.
Find something.
Should I search you to find out?
Don't search me. That bit's over.
All right, well, then what do we do?
Where'd you go? What? What are you trying to do? You can't go out there now.
I gotta go out there and ask her questions about the ring, Kurt.
Look, Bill, she's about to do a medley of songs. How can you walk out there
Nobody will notice. They'll think I'm cardiac. Come on, look out. I got
cardiac?
Some of these songs are new, and some of these songs are old, as we all are. And the first thing I'd like to do is to find out what Bill Cosby is doing on the stage with me right this moment. I don't understand.
You just go right along with your singing. I'll sneak in a few questions. Now, where did you lose the ring?
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby.
Good. Now, how do I get there?
Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding went the bell. From the moment I saw him, I fell.
Oh, I see. There's a fellow in it. Now, is he around?
Good riddance, goodbye. Every trick of his, you're on to. But fools will be fools. And where's he gone to?
I'll ask the questions now. Do you suspect anybody else?
How can I ignore the boy next door? I love him more than I can say.
Where can I find him now?
Swanee, how I love you, my dear old Swanee. I'd give the world to be on the boat.
Don't worry about it. I'll find it. I'll find it. You can get it. Easy. Don't worry. I'll find it. I got all this stuff down here. I got the information,
I'm
lady.
trying to do something I do.
What are you two doing here? Don't worry.
Hang my great old mammy mine. Right up.
Judy.
I got enough to go on now, boss.
No, but you're holding the whole show up.
I wouldn't say that.
Listen, there's my notebook. See what you can get.
Oh, boy.
Hey, he forgot his notebook.
I repeat, Judy, it was a joy having you on the show tonight. You were really something to work with.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you went along with the gag about the Maltese cat. You know, the Maltese cat.
I was a camp and they forgot the bum-ba-da-bum.
Oh, we're through with that bit,
Yeah,
Nick.
I think so.
Listen! I got it!
You got what?
I found this thing here, the ring. You know how I had to fight.
But there wasn't any ring, Bill.
Lady, do you know how hard I had to fight to get this thing? My karate, I give a lock and took care of him and everything. Was it the what?
There wasn't any ring.
No ring.
You gotta be kidding. When the old lady I took this off is gonna be pretty sore. I better get it back to her, that's all right.
Wait just a minute. Why don't you join us, Bill? Jude and I are going to sing something.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, unless you can think of a better way to get off.
No. Let's sing.
Mr. Perito?
Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money.
Maybe ragged and funny.
But we'll travel along.
Singing a song side by side.
By side.
No, we don't know who's coming tomorrow.
Maybe it's trouble and sorrow.
But we'll travel the road.
Sharing our loads side by
side.
By side.
through all kinds of weather. What if the sky should fall? Just as long as we're together, it really doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
When we all had our troubles and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just traveling along, singing a song, side by side, side by side.
Before we go, friends, a word about Andy Williams' show next week. Andy will have as his guests Tony Bennett, Peggy Lee, and also Frank Gorshin. We'll be back in 4 weeks with Liza Minnelli.
Who? Liza who?
Minnelli. Also, Burr Tillstrom.
She's working at the Persian room, and I said,
Kukla.
and I can't get a hold of her. She's so busy.
Kukla and Holly.
But she has agents, and they...
Doesn't she ever write?
She's never
Also, we have
I
a very
can't-
special
you see, her
guest,
time's
Tommy
taken.
Steele.
The big time.
No, it's not
That's
that.
all
She's
there
very
is.
young. If
Bill,
you-
would you like to say good night, Bill?
Good
Are
night.
you going
Anytime they get the big time.
No, it's night.
Say good night, Gracie.
Good night. You will call her and tell her hello. Tell her I couldn't find her.